Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are going to be watching me. This is Rotimi Daniel's talk show. My name has not changed. Awíkòkò lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́ kí ni bàbá ọlọ́rọ̀ fẹ́ fi mí ṣe. Before I dive into what I have to share in this video, knowing fully well that it is an issue that should already be worrying to everybody in Nigeria. But before I go into it, I remember those days that they will terrorize us and threaten us, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And to the extent that even these so-called men of God or gods of men, they tread upon this threat so much that they have developed so many lies, so many stories, so many unfounded narratives that somebody talked about them, the person did this. I don't want to go into that details. You already know them. And expectedly, you will think that something should have happened to so many of us that have been speaking up 3, 4, 5 years down the line. But we're waxing stronger and stronger every day with new inspirations on daily basis. Does it mean that their gods are powerless? Their gods are toothless dogs? Or that their gods also support truth and justice? Either way, there is an issue that I'm bringing forward today, and I hope that I won't be agitated much. What is this issue? I will start from what happened to Johnson Suleiman about a few months ago, sometimes last year to be precise, that 7 security operatives were taken out right behind him. And Johnson Suleiman released a video and said that he actually knew where the attack was from. And as expected, in a nation where there is justice, where there is law, where there is rule of law, and the rule of law functions for everybody and to everybody, you would think that the Nigeria police force would call Johnson Suleiman to come and tell them about the people who just killed the breadwinners of so many families. And of course, if you were to be part of the victims, you're not going to be coming under this post to ask me to shut up, because I know that you also have empathy. But because you are yet to become a victim, it doesn't concern you. The Nigeria police has never invited Johnson Suleiman for questioning. And what is the new trend that I've noticed? Now that it is very obvious that the anointing on these men can no longer take out or negatively impact anyone that is speaking the truth against them, what they do now is they use the Nigeria police force to terrorize everybody and anybody who dares to expose them, expose their lies. Look at Ebuka in the southeast. He got Ijele arrested and is trying to sue Parara Mock News for bringing out or exposing his arranged miracle. Why am I saying this? You all will remember that there is still an ongoing issue between Richard and Olukoya of MFM. And in all fairness, there is nobody that will say he or she is leaving a church organization and the owner of the organization will be running after his or her life. There is something more. And unfortunately, instead of the law to take its course, what we are seeing is that the Nigeria police force is being used to arrest this guy unjustly and going against his human rights. as a citizen of Nigeria. Does it mean that we have so much sharpened the teeth of these so-called men of God to the extent that they can now bite us at will? Nigeria Police Force, I call upon you today. You people are powerful. Some of you are in positions of influence that when you are going, they blow siren before and after you. But tomorrow, it might be the ambulance carrying your corpse that will be making noise. The Nigeria Police Force, Inspector General of Police in Nigeria, I am sending out this message to you guys. Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police Force, the Navy, the naval officers, the NDD, what do they call them? The National Civil, whatever they call them, whosoever is a uniformed person or organization in Nigeria, we are calling upon you. Today, you have the power to do as you like. Tomorrow, your children will be left behind in the ends of whatever you might have lived for, that people will remember you with when you are long gone. Ibo la fẹ́ bá yàrá já lórí injustice tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ní Nàìjíríà. The level of injustice is so much that the so-called men of God that tí wọ́n bá ṣí yín ní ojú ẹ̀mí, àwọn tẹ́ ń lọ bá pẹ́ fẹ́ lọ gbàdúrà, àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa bu èpèlú lójoojúmọ́ ni. Àwọn wọ̀nyí náà ni wọn ọ̀bẹ̀ṣùgbẹ̀gbà tí wọ́n tún wá ń lo ọlọ́pàá láti máa fi dúkokò mọ́ aráàlú tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wípé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá, ǹjẹ́ nǹkan tí ẹ ti ọwọ́ bọ ìwé pé ẹ mọ̀ ṣe lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà lélẹ̀? Mo gbóríyìn fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ ẹ wà nínú ìsìnlú lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó ṣe pé gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn tó wà lókè ń ṣe kò bá yín ní kò múnú yín dùn, ṣùgbọ́n kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe sí i. I appreciate you for having conscience. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní ẹ̀rí ọkàn. Ǹjẹ́ bójú ṣe rírè tá a fi ń jobi lọ́jà ẹ̀dẹ̀? You think you are powerful today, and any pastor can give you any amount of money without due diligence, without due process. You lock people up for just calling a spade a spade. I will round up with this. Èní jẹ́ titi yín, ọ̀la máa jẹ́ titi tàwọn mẹ̀kúnnù. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin pásítọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wúrú ìwà bàjẹ́ báyìí, pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń lò láti wúrú ìwà bàjẹ́ báyìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ rántí ọjọ́ àti sùn, ẹ jẹ́ mọ rántí àtúbọ̀tán. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá ń bá àwọn pásítọ̀ yìí hùwà burúkú, tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sá pamọ́ sínú òkùnkùn, tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń tafà sínú ìmọ́lẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ aráyé, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ́ fi ti Richard ṣe àríkọ́gbọ́n, torí ẹṣin iwájú ni wọ́n ní ti tẹ̀yìn ń wò sáré. Lóòótọ́ ayọ̀ àwọn pásítọ̀ yìí ni yín lénìí. They call you at will to come and do their dirty jobs. What if the table turns tomorrow and you become the victim? Where are you going to be hiding your faces? I want to leave you all with this question. Orúkọ tèmi ò yí padà. Rótìmí Daniel sí yín náà ní Awíkoko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́. Kí ni bàbá ọlọ́rọ̀ fẹ́ fi mí ṣe? Ire o.